Modim Simcha, this is Rabbi Leah Shakdiel from Israel. These days of hope for the end of the war and the return of all the kidnapped Israelis. We hope for peace with Palestinians in the spirit of the 14th chapter of Zechariah, which we read as Haftarah on the first day of Sukkot. I'd like to talk about the Lulav as a problem that maybe needs to be solved to attain the goal of peace. It always bothered me. It's phallic, it looks like a sword. The sight of all those Jewish men in shul waving their swords around always displeased me. And I learned that the Lulav, as we know it, the earliest proof we have of it is from the Second Commonwealth, Beit Sheni, as a Hellenistic and Roman symbol of victory marches. Wow. Even Chazal, both in the Mishnah and the Talmud, refer to the Lulav as a dangerous weapon. On the 4th chapter of Mishnah, Sukkot, there is an explanation why we do not take the 4 species and bless upon them on Shabbat, Chol HaMoed. It's because in the temple, the custom was to bring the Lulavim in before Shabbat, and when the men arrived on Shabbat and tried to pick up their personal Lulavim, they ended up hitting each other. So it was decreed, don't do it on Shabbat, that's all. In the Bavli, there's a story about a rabbi who used his lulav as an arrow to throw at the eye of the devil. And the Gemara is explicitly displeased with that. Well, it did. The lulav, as we know, it did make it later to the later than the Hellenistic period. It made it to the Jewish coins that were made during the rebellion of Bar Kokhba. But if we go back to the Torah, okay, in Vayikra, chapter 23, the term we have there is kapot tmarim. What is kaf? It's the palm of our hand, right? And it's also a spoon, okay, in Hebrew. Maybe the original idea was for a palm to hold in it the symbols of fertility, the prayer for a bountiful year, for rain. You put in the palm an etrog, hadas, arava, symbol of water. And what is that palm of a tamar? In my backyard in Yerucham, I have a masculine tamar tree. It grows also kapot, a calf-shaped thing, closed like that, which dry and fall off, and when they open, in there are the seeds, fertility. Maybe this is the kaf we are meant to use on Sukkot. Because we need, especially this year, but the work has just begun, release the kidnapped Israelis, work for peace with Palestinians, stabilize the situation of the State of Israel in the Middle East, and let's have life, hope, for a wonderful future for all, Jews and non-Jews alike. מועדים לשמחה, שנה טובה, and shalom.